Dancing with life is not a cliche. Everything about life is a rhythm. And everywhere in life that we look around, we see patterns. That's all a pattern is. A pattern is a rhythm of on, off, on, off, on, off. It's consistent and repetitive. And just like your heartbeat go doop 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 doop. But it's keeping you alive. It's the function of a bigger system inside of your body. All it is just pattern, it's just rhythms, right? That is what life is. Now, we look at ourselves too closely from the appearance of this shell, because we're here in this current experience, right? In this current lifetime. But if you pay attention to how the human psyche works, you'll see a common flaw and error, right? When the sun comes up and it rises, it's most gorgeous, right? It's beautiful. We enjoy it. You're having a great day. The sun's out and everything. You're feeling good. Everybody's feeling good. Beautiful day, right? Night comes. Now everybody's with their thoughts, and it seems a little bit more. It's a little bit more uncomfortable to be with self, right? But then you go outside. You step outside in the nighttime. You look up at the stars. You look up at the moon. You hear. You'll see the bats come out, or whatever is in your area, beautiful scenery that you have in the nighttime. You get to see that and experience that. Then the night is most beautiful, right? As you can see, they got the stars behind me. So see, that's the pattern that I'm trying to show. And then when the sun comes back out again, boom, most gorgeous and beautiful. And it's the same thing with our lifetimes, right? We do it so effortlessly and so flawlessly we don't even realize, right? Say for example, me breathing right now, you breathing right now, your heart beating right now, your brain sending signals to neurons. You're doing all of that. You just don't realize that you're doing all of that. You do it so effortlessly, so flawlessly, right? Just the same way that we come into these forms and then we shed these forms and go on and on and on and on. And then the funny thing is we panic as though we don't really have the wisdom, the information, the strength, the resolve, the resiliency, all of those things. We play as though we don't have that. But that's because in this current time and space, this paradigm that we're in, since we've been born, we've all been programmed, lied to about our past and about how what does it mean to be human. We don't even have the right practices when it comes to being human, and that's like holding us back a lot from our potential. I'll just be honest there, right? Because we all, everything in this universe has needs, right? And it has the right environment to thrive. That's just how things kind of operate. But yeah. So if you can take anything from this, it's just the simple fact that you don't need to go externally searching for everything. You just need to find a level of trust with self. If you can find that, if you can manage that some way, somehow, find this level of trust with self, before anything else in the world, before putting your happiness in anything in the world or your trust in anything in the world, but just bring it back to self. Who am I? What do I need? You know, how can I bring out the best in myself, right? And then that will open up your heart further. As you start to open up space in your heart, you know, the universe will continue to try to pour into your cup, try to trickle in, you know, the magic. But that is found in the present moment, because we keep carrying these past versions of self, really like a ghost, honestly. Like, you know, back at that time, I was like this and I was doing that. And then when you think back to that time, at that particular time, you was thinking back to another time where you was like that, and you know, you couldn't stand being like this. So every phase of our life, we're bringing the past, we're like a bag or like a mirror in front of us, showing us the road that we're trekking. it's like we're not really kind of moving forward. We're living in the past. We're bringing those versions of self with us and creating this sense of self-identity based on past versions that no longer exist. There is only the now. You see what I'm saying? There is only consciousness, spirit. Okay, and I don't mean that in a mundane sense that there's only life going on or just this invisible energy. I just mean that there is only your conscious awareness. And if you can find a level of acceptance with that, if you can, and you don't even have to just manifest that. Just take your time to build that relationship with self. And I think that's why meditation is a good practice and tool to have. It allows us to build this trust over time, right? It gets better over time, where we come back to self every day for a little bit of time. And then you actually realize that you know more than you think you know. So I don't really know how else to put it, but yeah, that's my message for today. So I hope it helps somebody out there. Peace.